YouTube? I'm back. Just want to do a quick update on magazine baseplate compatibility with the Agency Arms Gen 5 Glock 19 Magwell. In a previous video where I did a first look at this Magwell, I talked about baseplate compatibility and at least the ones that I had that did work and did not work. And I talked about that historically I've always run the Vickers base plates. They do work on the Agency Arms Gen 4 Magwell, but they do not on the Gen 5. And I talked about how the factory base plate does work, but I would be a little bit hesitant to recommend people to carry it because if you had a malfunction where you had to strip the magazine, that you really wouldn't be able to get a good grip on it. Essentially, it's not possible to get a grip on it because it does sort of encapsulate the base plate, and that you may have to rack the slot open and somehow force it out from the top if you were able to. But I've recently discovered that the 10.8 Performance base plate actually does work, and it's a great option, and I am going to be switching all of my base plates for my Gen 5 magazines to the 10.8 base plate. So just real quick recap, this is the Vickers base plate. I've loved these. I've used them probably for the last 10 years, but unfortunately, they don't fit. The Gen 5, or just OEM factory magazine base plate, does fit, but as I mentioned in a previous video, there's really no way to get your hand on it. Now, of course, if it drops out, it doesn't matter, but if you have a malfunction where it doesn't, which is possible, you're essentially going to have to rack the slide from the top and hope that you can somehow push it from the top and force it out, which is less than ideal. Where this base plate, and I'll show this after I put it in the Magwell, it does work. It does have two finger grooves, one on each side, and it has this ledge in the front. I don't know how well you can see that. The lighting is not as good as I was hoping for, but it does leave enough space to where you can get your finger all the way in there. And since it's curved, it works well to get your finger over top of it to be able to strip it out. So it does have little numbering dimples, very easy to put on. It has these two grooves, I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, there you go. That are sort of at like a 45-degree angle. And then it has this front ledge that has these steps. Sorry, some people are outside mowing the grass. And so this is the Magwell that I would recommend. And I'm going to end the video since they're doing something right in my front yard. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. I've been trying to answer every single comment that I get. If you have any questions or anything, I'm glad to have a conversation with you about it. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate all the new follows, and I'll see you in the next one.